Reconnective healing accesses the part of our wholeness that remembers that we exist everywhere. What we reclaim with the gift of wholeness is not something from our childhood or a previous life. It's the supernatural essence of ourselves outside of time, outside of space, the interconnectedness, the organization, the resonance, the communication, the universal intelligence, the holiness. Never doubt the light and love that arises as you every day. Doubt the mental illusion that tries to convince you otherwise. I once heard it said that the most basic, primitive, dynamic of wholeness is the assembling of parts. All the pieces, are they present? Is everyone at the table? Who else should be invited? Inclusion is the dynamic that tends toward completeness. In reconnective healing, we come together with another person, share an expanded field comprised of energy, light, and information, and become one. One with the other person, one with universal intelligence, creating and igniting the power of three. It's a reunification of humanity, the physical, with humanity, the spiritual. It's a reunification of humanity, the four-dimensional, with humanity, the multidimensional. As you cohere with another being, you become one. You experience universality together in that moment. You observe, you feel, you listen, you hear. One might say you cohere. And cohere and see. On the level of everyday earthly existence, the first order of wholeness may be reclaimed through inclusion, all the parts. Let's look at reconnective healing and the understanding of healing versus treatment, treating symptoms, or therapy. For example, imagine one day you come home from work, you open your front door, the doorknob already feels warm. Smoke comes billowing out toward you, and the smoke alarm is going off in the kitchen. Do you make your way through the smoke, grab a giant pair of scissors, cut the wire, and then sit down and relax at the kitchen table and say to yourself, wow, that's a lot better. I certainly hope not. Hopefully, you will go search for the cause of the fire and put it out. When we take an aspirin for a headache, we're cutting the wires to the alarm. The headache is not the problem. The headache is the indicator that something is out of balance within us. Cutting the alarm wire, getting rid of the headache, is treating a symptom, a single part. Healing is about addressing the whole and returning to a state of balance. As we introduced earlier, everything exists in frequency and vibration. Whether we can perceive that vibration, that's a matter of our awareness. And our awareness is evolving. We recognize today that we are atoms, molecules, and tiny, tiny, tiny subatomic particles kinetically colliding with everything in the universe. Let's look at these particles for a moment. Some of them are moving seemingly randomly and in every direction. And some of them are coming together to form waves. Everything holds its shape because of the speed of vibration, the resonance. Planets, trees, even you and me. And later in this module, I will explore the concept of entropy. But for now, let's understand that subatomic particles are able to cooperate. They communicate like a multitude of tuning forks that all begin to resonate together, a form of entrainment. The waves come into phase, into sync, and begin acting like one giant wave or one giant subatomic particle. Like individual instruments in an orchestra, the assembling of parts with all pieces present. All playing in perfect orchestration, inclusively, harmonically, and wholly.